Hi guys, Mew2King
and Salem.
and today we're going to be talking about Min and if you should main Min or not. So we're going to be playing a few games of Min while talking about the character, and basically we're going to be like grading the character from A, B, C, or D on how good the character will be.
I'll shortly go over the grading scale. A for absolutely main, B for backup and secondary, C for counterpick, and D for drop them. Min is another quote-unquote long-range demon character, and basically she throws a bunch of punches at you.
Yes, like the longest range in the game. So a character who's camping, like let's say Zelda, and she's trying to do a down B, you can just hit her from across the stage and they can't do their setup. So you pretty much always have to be approaching Min.
Like, yeah, basically, like she's pretty much almost always near you, so it's just like you're fighting her always and almost anywhere on the stage.
I'd say she's an anti-camp character. You always have to approach. Oh, okay. Oh, keep forgetting about the dragon fire. So deceptive. And that always kills at 190. So if you're like, oh, well, I'm building damage, I can't kill. Guess what? I just throw it in air. Kills at 130 consistently. Very consistent knockback growth. So that means this character does not have trouble KOing, which is extremely important. Because a lot of characters, they'll have trouble closing out. Min does not have trouble closing out, which means you get a consistent result if you're good at Min. Very high consistency if you have the ability. There's not going to be stocks where I'm like, well, I was doing good, but I can't finish them off, or I lose to rage. She has no such weakness, which is something that makes her extremely good character. Oh. Oh no! Alright, that's a gimmicky setup where you have to guess, am I air dodging right away? Am I pressing a button right away? I made a bad error there. What I should have done is I should have waited a small period of time, then did it air dodge.
Yeah.
That is the counter to that.
Because I was like looking at me like, because I was like, if you air dodge now.
That's basically one of those things where if you're in the situation over and over, which I haven't played Salem before except for 3 games, so that was actually my first time in this situation. There is a direct counter. I wait a small period of time, do nothing for a while, then do the air dodge. I was stupid at air dodge right away, which gave me a guaranteed hit.
Yeah. But usually the best option is just to double jump right away. Like, because like she can't immediately like hit you or anything. Like it's always like a small delay.
Oh. Oh, right. I forgot I don't have a normal grab. Whoop. I'm having difficulty KOing, so I'll try to get a change my mode. But I'm bad at using it. But if you're good at using it, I should be able to jump in the air and hit him out of the air. Since I'm unskilled at Min, it'll be difficult to do that. But if you have the read, you should be able to handle any situation. It requires significant time into the character, though. Yeah, I have to start anti-airing him. But saying that out loud probably wasn't the best option.
You're so silly.
The best way to beat Min Min is to jump at her. Because she has a blind spot right in front of her. And as a Min Min, you have to be able to counter that.
My crap. No! The whoosh!
You also have a frame 7 up smash. Frame 7, extremely good up smash. So you see MK Leo doing up smash with Joker? That's a frame 10. Imagine 3 frames better than that. Oh, I tried the bio up B.
Oh no!
Oh, I did the wrong option. It's risky to do. I always forget it's risky to do both punches because there is a lag after the second punch. So it is a mix-up. Requires studying their habits and being used to her flaws and strengths. See, he jumped at me. That's the weakness of the Min Min. Since he wasn't Min Min, I didn't die from forward smash. Oh, I forgot to DIY.
Oh no, not this. Not this. Ugh. Oh, that was so delayed.
Oh, I missed the tech.
Yeah, generally Min Min's like main weakness is jumping at her, but
It's a huge
she has
weakness.
like a bunch of anti-air moves. Like with the chakram, she can just like nair them out of the air. And it usually leads into a combo because the hit stun is like it's just enough for a combo. So you can consistently just like practice those so you can get like reliable punishes when people jump at you. So it's just like that. It's kind of a weakness, but not exactly.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. All right. Keep forgetting. Oh, I did a choke. Bad option by me. I had a guaranteed F tilt there. Could have been a KO. I always know I'm gonna counter.
You did it the other time.
We play too much. Alright, ledge roll is always bad. As I do it again. Whoop. No, if it only wasn't Chaos. No. No. Okay, you can keep doing 1-2, and then it doesn't matter because you just back up. See, if he misses, I'm Incineroar. What am I going to do? I don't get a punish. As long as he has stage to back up on. Min Min just needs stage. If it's a small stage, she'll struggle. Big stage, just do a poke, back up. Doesn't matter. All right, there, you cover every option but ledge jump. Oh. Whoop. I made a bad error. Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, Min Min, she just does a. She's Mega Min Min basically equals Mega Man. You do the ones, the punches, right? And if they can't run across the stage quickly to get into your space, then you just keep camping. It's like, okay, you shoot. You do one or two punches, right? And then you just jump backwards. And then if they're not an extremely fast character, you just keep them at bay. Her weakness will be a character who can get in her face quickly. Like, she might struggle maybe against someone like... She'll probably struggle against, like, Fox. Or someone who can just, like, doesn't care about the spacing because they approach quickly from the air. Just jump in from the air, get in, and then... her only real defense is, like, up smash out of shield. Frame 7, but she can't really defend herself behind her. Just to do, like, defensive mix-ups.
Oh yeah, that is another weakness. Behind her, she doesn't have anything. Kind of similar to Palutena, except Palutena can sometimes nair some characters that get behind her. But the characters she can't, most of the Palutinas are just like, okay, well, this matchup sucks because I don't have anything behind me, so I have to roll or just run away. But I think for Min Min, when characters get behind her, it's a little bit better than that because she can just up B to get away. Like, you can actually just, like, completely just leave because,
So
like, you have the option select.
Yeah, so the thing about B is invincibility doesn't start to, like, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a little slower than Bowser at B, and there's no hitbox, so it's just to get out of jail. But if you do land behind her, it could be trouble. I probably should have shown an example of a faster character, like someone who approaches in the air, like if Roy did like a forward air on shield, he can actually make a mix-up game and force the shield. But if it's like a slow character or a projectile-based character, basically she's anti-camp. So as I said, I think Theorycraft, she might be good against someone like Zelda. 'Cause Zelda does like the down B across the stage, right? And she wants to set up her free advantage state, but Min Min attacks from halfway across the stage. She's like, no, just attacking across the stage. So you basically the weakness of Min Min, pretty much the only weakness, will be a character who is very fast, particularly with an aerial approach. Also, back throw F smash is a really good positional advantage. The best way to counter it is probably just wait a bit and then do air dodge, and then recover low. Since she can punish that, but it's like the risk reward of her going for that is only worth it if she's like 90% sure you're gonna do it. Other than that, she can just safely KO you anywhere from like 0 to 30%. Even if the F smash doesn't connect, the other part can kill you. So that's just a position where it's her favorite tremendously, no matter what. Specifically at the low percentages. So you don't want to get back thrown at the edge. So yeah, she has a lot of really good stuff, and I think if she's fully optimized, which it doesn't seem like anybody's doing that except Salem, but nobody's trying to make an attempt at trying to master her. So I feel like. Wait, is there anybody? Am I wrong?
No, I heard Esam played her in a Wi-Fi tournament, but that's it.
How do you do?
I'm not sure, but everyone's like, Esam's Min-Min's good. I'm just like, okay.
I feel like he's just going to use Pikachu in turn, but we'll see. We never know. We never know.
First game watch, probably not.
Wait, you think he'll
Min-Min's okay first game.
I think Min-Min Game Watch is pretty, like, evenish.
Yeah, it's pretty evenish.
Because she can just keep Game Watch away really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's really good against, like, the slow characters you can keep away. Kind of like the Incineroar Game & Watch type of character. But if you have a high running speed and a good approach from the air, she might struggle more with that. Like, I think Bowser would have been like a fine choice, for example, because the thing is, you can keep away him, but Bowser has a good air approach. So that might have been like a much better choice, for example. But I really just wanted to try out new. I also wanted to try out new and mess with the new Incineroar, even though it's mostly a doubles buff, since it counters very consistently in that situation. But yeah.
But yeah, generally with Min Min you want to tilt a lot because the tilts allow you to be able to like jump out of them and everything. Like, a lot of Min-Mins just smash attack, so a lot of the time they're unable to move and they just get punished for free. So it's just like, oh, all you have to do is wait for them to smash attack, and that's a free punish. Even if you shield it, that's basically a free punish. They're not going to be able to move in time, because her moves come on, like, what, frame 14, right?
Yeah, most of her smashes, I think it's like 16, 17 or something, and her tilts is all, I think, 14.
Yeah, like, that's too slow. Like, if you shield that, you can just pretty much just run up to her afterwards, and it's just like, okay, well, she can't move in time to do anything. So that's pretty much a weakness if they don't know to just tilt all the time, because you kind of really have to. It's just sometimes it's a little awkward, because let's say you want to use the Dragon Punch first, the A button Dragon Punch, then it's just like, okay, you have to tilt that. But if you're like running at someone, it's awkward. It's an awkward thing to do. So a lot of the time for myself, I just use the B button to start with, because it's just like, oh, it's a guaranteed tilt no matter what, like even if you're running. But with the A button, for some reason, it tends to just smash attack, like even during your dash. So a lot of the time, I just start with the B button tilt, even though I would prefer not to, because like let's say I have the chakram, I'd like to do an anti-air afterwards. Like, I'd like to do that, but it's just like I have to anti-air first and then do the Dragon Punch, which is just like, it's okay, but it's not the type of thing you would actually want to do. But if you master like tilting all the time, then you can just like, you can do the Dragon Punch, and if they jump, then you do the chakram forward tilt, and then you jump, and it catches their jump. And even if they double jump, well, they're too high up now, so even fast characters have to deal with her doing that. But it's mostly just you have to master tilting with Min-Min, because tilting is like the most broken thing she has. Like, all her tilts are just like stupid broken. But yeah, generally that's it. She's a long range demon character. She can pretty much catch someone almost anywhere off stage. Actually, yeah, she can catch people anywhere off stage, except like, let's say, the top left corner or the bottom left corner, like literally in those exact corners.
They have to eventually come down. So
yeah, they eventually have to come down. But like if someone like Snake, they can't get away from her. Even if you double jump up B, fly all the way up, she can up B, like do a charge up B, jump, and then up B to throw the Dragon Punch up at him, and now that might kill him, especially if he gets thrown, because guess what? Her up B actually gets buffed from the throw. Like, it gets empowered too, so you can kill people even if they're like above you. Like, you have that option too. Like, if they're one of those characters that like to do an up B, like a custom recovery up B, kind of like Snake or Mega Man or Sonic, things like that, you can just up B them and they'll just get hit out of the air and just possibly die, especially if it's an empowered up B. So she pretty much can catch you pretty much anywhere. Like, bottom of the stage, she can pretty much go there. Like, you just have to time it a bit, otherwise you will explode. But she can go there. If you're like far out off stage, she can gimp you with the chakram. Like,
she actually has a few ways to gimp on edge guards that we haven't really shown those games. But basically, you can go off stage with like the normal dragon attack. Like, you know how I say with the megawatt, it kills consistently at 130. It has very high knockback growth. So like no matter what matchup it is or stage, you're pretty much killing them at like 130, 125. Like, yeah, around 130 is consistently going to kill. So it's like, you're never going to have trouble killing because you can just threaten that all the time. And then just when you know they're going to do it, you just go for everything. But off stage, she can do the orange forward tote, which can like gimp bad recoveries. Or even if you like forward smash just hits even like a Palutena off stage, you can catch her before she starts to teleport. It'll push her just far enough that she can't even teleport back. It can be good in any of the situations, but you can also go like off stage and just YOLO like the spinning nair with the chakram, and it just hits them sideways and they die.
It's super fast, so you can kind of just mash it several times off stage and not worry. It's pretty much smash for cloud nair. Not as broken with the range unless it's like megawatt, but then it's like slow smash for cloud nair. But besides that, the chakram is like super broken. You can swing it up to like 4 or 5 times off stage. Probably more than that. But like generally, since it has like low cooldown, you can actually just straight up combo people. Like, even if they're off stage, you can actually like nair combo them into the blast zone. Like, if they're off stage, and just do like nair, and that's an entire combo. If they're like around like 20 or the 30, you can just do nair, and push them all the way into the blast zone, like off stage. Is that actually like really broken? She has like a bunch of suicide stuff as well with the check room, so it's just like, oh.
Suicide stuff's really good because let's say you take the first stock and you're at like 150 and they're at like 20. You could just trade the stock, and now you're fighting them at like 2 stock 0 to 1 stock 0, and then you basically win that situation for free.
But yeah, pretty much like when you're off stage versus Min, she is probably the scariest character ever. In my opinion, she's the scariest character ever. It's like there is legit way too many ways for her to kill you, especially if you get thrown off stage. Like when you get thrown off stage, that's pretty much just a 50-50 situation. Like you're in range of dying, like just from there. I'm just like, oh great, I got thrown. I'm scared. Like every time, it feels like kind of like a Smash 4 Bayonetta, and where you're like in a situation where you're just like, oh, this can be instant death, and you don't know what's gonna happen. Well, let's find out, guys. She's definitely an A for absolutely main. I main her, and it's been a long time since I've been like, oh wait, let me actually main a character. Because the other characters, I say I main, but if you haven't noticed, I'm just like, okay, let me put this character with it. But like with Min, I haven't really done that. I haven't even really wanted to play any other character. I'm just like, just Min.
Have you only been playing Min since release?
Yes.
So you've only been grinding Min since release, basically.
Yes. Like I haven't like looked at any other character. Maybe a little bit of Bayonetta, but I'm just like, it's just fun. Bayonetta just feels fun now. But I'm just like,
I think Bayonetta's just counter pick in this game.
Bayonetta?
Just a counter pick.
Depending on what they keep doing to her with these buffs, because like right now she's a little scary. She's a little scary with these up tilts. But yeah, Min definitely absolutely main.
I actually agree. I think Min's absolutely main. Online, maybe not so much, because I think online it's harder to like do her ledge trapping. Like if she's at, let's say if she's charging a smash or just doing F tilt, you can cover literally every option but ledge jump. And then when you know that they're in the mindset that they have to ledge jump, you can literally just cover that with like just reading when they're gonna get up, or just back using the chakram F tilt or F smash and going high and then just backing up. And at the worst, they can get back on stage, but you still control center and you still control stage even in the worst case scenario. Also, if they wait on the ledge too long, you can actually make a super hard read and go there. So if you get information on your opponents, you can still cover a lot. While basically she's just consistently covering a lot of options, which is really dangerous. She has 2-frame options with down tilt. She can go off stage and YOLO with F tilts and nairs, or she could just wait on stage like she does most of the time. And she has a lot of options to consistently kill you at like as I said, 130 with like the megawatt nair, and I just think that's really good. So she basically has all the tools. The only thing is just a fast character who can jump in the air can like a fast character who has a good aerial approach. That might give her more trouble. Specifically, that archetype of character will be the best way to fight her, I think, right?
Characters that jump high. Characters that jump high.
Well, Luigi jumps high, but he's not going to get in like that. See?
Okay, well...
Fast jumping.
Luigi might be fine still. As long as you jump high and then not do anything. Because, that is one other thing. You can still clink her punches. But people don't do that.
So yeah, I think the character, if you solo main, she does theoretically have all the tools to handle the vast majority of situations. I'd put her probably like the lower end of top tier. Probably like the bottom part of top tier. Being realistic. That's assuming that you're extremely good for her. So I think she could be like probably top 20.
Who's in top 20? And you know what? I have nothing to say about that.
Okay. Right.
Not yet.
she's definitely worth using without question.
Yeah.
Because her skill cap, if you invest in her, she does have the tools to handle the majority of a lot of very important matchups. Alright guys, thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And if you really like our content or just want to support for whatever reason, then click on join. The join button is right next to subscribe. If you do that, you can become a member and help us out directly.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It should be in the description below.
Alright, see you guys later.
See ya.